our dear South Korea, the land of K-pop, dramas, and a beauty. But as I always say, there are quite dark sides to this perfection that they don't want you to see. South Korea has one of the most ruthless appearance cultures in the world, and I'm not just talking about common vanity and wanting to look good. I'm talking about a system that punishes you for not fitting into an impossible standard, lives ruined because of a face that doesn't please, a society that treats appearance as if it were a requirement to exist. Today, we're going to find out how an entire country became hostage to its own image. And I assure you, after this video, you won't look at this culture of personal care and beauty the same way again. When we see a K-pop group or those Korean actresses, the first thing we notice is the perfection. The skin is flawless, the facial features are symmetrical, everything seems perfectly calculated. And do you know why? It's because it actually is. South Korea doesn't just have a beauty culture, it has an obsession with appearance that's almost like a religion. And this is not an exaggeration. The beauty standards in Korea are extremely specific. Pale, spotless skin, a V-shaped face, very thin, large eyes, preferably with double eyelids, this very distinct feature, a small and upturned nose. And of course, above all, a slim body, but really slim. If you don't fit into this, you're simply not considered attractive. And worse, you're treated as if you've failed as a person, as if you're a failure. Korean media reinforces this all the time. You turn on the TV and see only one type of face, one type of body. The idols undergo physical evaluations even before they debut. Entertainment agencies make a list of what needs to be corrected on their faces. They have surgery for practically everything that's considered not beautiful. This isn't something hidden or, wow, I'm discovering something. No, they talk about it openly. It's normal. In fact, it's expected of you. The problem is that this creates an impossible standard for the common population. When you see these perfect celebrities every day, you start to think that this is normal. And if you don't look like this, you feel like there's something wrong with you. The entertainment industry has created an entire generation that believes being ugly, or rather, being different, is a defect that needs to be fixed. And the more you see these images, the more you believe it. But maybe you think, well, this is just in the media, right? In real life, things must be different. No, they are not. Appearance discrimination in South Korea doesn't just stay on TV and in the media. It invades all aspects of life, especially the job market. In Korea, when you send a resume, you're almost required to include a photo. That's if you want to compete with others and get a job. They may deny this in some cases, but it's not very optional. It has to be a professional photo where you're well-groomed, made up, and it needs to be current. Because often recruiters will judge you by your appearance, even before reading your qualifications. Research shows that people considered more attractive have much higher chances of being hired, even when qualifications are identical, or even when the other person is better than you. And the opposite is also true. If you don't fit the beauty standard, your chances drop significantly. There are documented cases of highly qualified people being rejected from dozens of interviews simply because they weren't considered attractive enough. And there are professions where this is even worse. Customer service, sales, reception, anything that involves public contact. In these cases, appearance is practically a knockout criterion. It doesn't matter if you are the most competent person in the world. If you don't have the face they want, you won't get the job. It's as simple as that. There are reports of people being dismissed from processes with comments about their appearance like, "You don't have the look we're looking for. The image of our company needs someone more presentable." This is relatively normal. It's even accepted by society. There is a name for this problem. It's generally called Lookism. And it's precisely because of this that a completely absurd market emerged. Editing photos for official documents. Yes, you heard it right. People edit their ID photos, resume photos, official document photos. And it's so common that there are apps just for this. These apps aren't for removing a pimple here or there. They change the structure of your face. They slim your chin, enlarge your eyes, lighten your skin, lift your nose. They practically create another person. And people use these edited photos in resumes to try to apply to universities or even in official country documents. You might be thinking, okay, but wouldn't this be fraud? Technically, yes. But in practice, it's so normalized that no one questions it. Everyone does it. And everyone knows why everyone does it, so it has become part of the game. If you don't edit your photo, you're at a disadvantage, because you'll be competing with edited and perfect versions of other people. This shows how bad the level of pressure is there. People literally prefer to lie about their own appearance than risk being judged for who they really are. And the saddest part is that it works. Studies show that resumes with more attractive photos, even if they're edited, have much higher return rates, even if this version doesn't exist. But it's not just at work, unfortunately, that this affects people. The pressure for the perfect appearance also destroys relationships, isolates people, and causes very serious mental health problems. In the world of relationships, appearance is treated as a currency. Dating apps are brutal. People are extremely straightforward about what they're looking for: minimum height, type of face, maximum weight. And if you don't fit in, you simply can't find someone interested in you. It's not a matter of preference, it's genuinely a matter of exclusion. And this spills over into real life. People who don't fit the beauty standards report many difficulties in finding partners. They are openly rejected, sometimes with even cruel comments about their appearance. And the worst part is, this is socially accepted. It's considered normal. No one thinks it's wrong to reject someone just because of their appearance. This creates a very problematic cycle. The more you are rejected, the more you isolate yourself. And the more you isolate yourself, the worse your mental health gets. Many people develop severe social anxiety, depression. They stop going out, stop interacting with others, because they know, deep down, they will be judged. Prejudice based on appearance is extremely common, especially in schools. Children and teenagers who don't fit this standard are often constant targets. They are called bad names, excluded from groups, and often even the teachers don't intervene because they were also raised in this culture. And if Korea is a country full of mental health problems, you can be sure that this is one of the strongest reasons for it. And that's where the industry that profits billions from this suffering comes in, the plastic surgery industry. South Korea has the highest rate of plastic surgeries per capita in the entire world. It's not the highest in absolute numbers, but it's the highest proportionally. I'll explain it to you. 1 in every 3 women in Seoul has undergone a cosmetic procedure. And among young women, this number can reach 50%. The most common procedures are surgery to create double eyelids, rhinoplasty to slim and lift the nose, and even jaw surgeries to create that V shape. There's also a lot of skin whitening, fillers, Botox, and the list goes on indefinitely. Often these surgeries are done in combination. You don't just have one, you have 3, 4 surgeries at the same time. And none of this is cheap. A procedure can cost from a few thousand to tens of thousands of dollars. But people pay because they believe it's a necessary investment for life. The most shocking part is that plastic surgery has become a graduation gift. Some parents give surgery to their children when they graduate high school, as if they're giving them a tool for success in life. Because, in a certain sense, they are indeed considering everything we're discussing here. A face considered beautiful to them opens doors. A face considered ugly or different closes those doors. And this is a very serious problem because these surgeries have risks. Some people develop permanent health problems. In some cases, people have had worse complications. Because the pressure to be perfect is so great that many risk their own lives for it. The good part of all this I'm talking about here is that not everyone accepts this quietly. There is a growing movement of people who are fighting against these absurd standards. These are people who are saying, enough, I don't need to fit into the pattern you want. There are movements like Escape the Corset, which encourages women to abandon extreme beauty standards. Women are cutting their hair short, stopping wearing makeup, choosing more comfortable clothes instead of tight and painful ones, and they are sharing their stories on social media. Of course, none of this is easy, right? These women face very harsh criticism. They are called sloppy radicals. Some employers refuse to hire them. Some family members do not accept, but they continue because they know something needs to change. There are also activist groups pushing for changes in labor laws. They want to make appearance-based discrimination in hiring processes illegal. They want to ban companies from requiring photos on resumes. These are small changes, but they can make a big difference, and there are people sharing their stories. These stories raise awareness among people. They make them realize that, in the end, they are not alone. This is a topic I wanted to talk about more openly in a specific video with you. It was a complicated video to make, because there are many complex and heavy stories too. Comment below what you think about all this. Thank you very much for watching until now. And here on your screen, another video from the channel will be appearing, so after you comment, you can click here and continue with me.